Our story begin in episode 4, where we would see the Autobots along with Optimus busy discussing what to do. Now Optimus does look at the other Autobots and he's disappointed. And the other Autobots is looking at other ones that were stay behind on Earth, which were the OG Team Prime, the Wreckers, and the Knights. And Prime looks at all of them mad. And Anna's like, Optimus, why you mad at us? And Optimus like, you sent my sons to Cybertron and you guys did not accompany them? And Ozzy's like, the boys said they can do it. And Optimus looks at her and he's looking at her pissed. And he's like, they're literally, they're barely, they're barely even 3 days old, RC. They're still toddlers. And you all allow them to go? And Ratchet's like, I mean, to be fair, Optimus, I mean, didn't they cook? And Optimus like, you're lucky they did. You're very lucky. Oh, but anyways, they did do it better than you guys, so I can't lie. You guys suck for that. And like all the Autobots and the Knights, like, really? Are you really gonna disrespect us like that? And Optimus like, yes, 100%, yes. But then Red Guardian's like, but Optimus, what happened to you? You look so different. And who are these guys? And is that a Predacon? We have a lot of questions. And Optimus like, oh yeah, this is Mallory. Yeah, she's a Predacon, and she's very powerful. She's an ancient Predacon. She's very ancient. And Red Guardian's like, I mean, she's not as ancient as us. And Optimus like, facts, you guys are very old. But that doesn't matter right now. What happened to me? Pretty much the Vector Sigma key just fused with me, and I just became like this. And one of the knights is like, huh, so that's your true form, a knight form. Nightmas Prime or Night Prime. Nah, yeah, that doesn't sound so bad. I'm guessing you are a Night Prime after all. I mean, look at you. You look you look so much like a knight, but you still have a few things that at least represent, say, a bit of a prime. And Optimus like, yeah, I guess, but this form is not too bad. I really like it. I feel more powerful than ever. And Bulkhead's like, yeah. Plus you look like you're shining right now. And Optimus like, yeah, pretty much. But I'm still mad at all of you. Like, you guys really allowed a bunch of toddlers, actually no, newborns even, to go to Cybertron. And Ratchet's like, but they cooked. Like, they did say they can do it without us. And to be fair, Optimus, let us be completely honest. Like, do you really trust us to save you? And Optimus like, nah, not really. And Anna's like, Optimus, I'm your best friend. I've been with you like before the war. And Optimus like, I know Hyde, but the thing is, these are my sons. Plus, they have my memories. I mean, they'll get the job done. And to be honest, I mean, he wasn't capping. They got the job done, and they did it well. Yeah, and like, probably ain't capping on that. And Ratchet's like, oh, man. But then suddenly, out of nowhere, the monitors start beeping, and quickly Ratchet runs towards it, and he starts checking. As you see, Optimus, remember back in the last part, I said Optimus like took some data, some data about the freaking coordinates of some artifacts, some of the ancient relics. So this is one of them. And seeing this, Ratchet's like, huh, this is this is weird. It seems like it's in a random, like it seems like it's in a Colosseum. It's in Rome. And Optimus like, huh, quite interesting. Quite interesting. Optimus decides to go there by himself, and he goes, and we we would cut to the Decepticon base as Megatron is pretty much just happy that he has Shockwave, and he's just so happy. I can't lie, but Soundwave would tell him that he detected an Autobot signature going to, well, this place, Rome. And Megatron looks at Sunwave's or face, you could say, and he's like, huh, I wonder who is that. But then realizing it's only one Autobot and knowing Optimus wouldn't just send one Autobot because he knows they're gonna die, he's like, oh, oh no, I'm fine. You know what? I think we're gonna sit this. Well, I think we're gonna sit this episode out. Yeah, everyone. I think it's better if we sit this episode out. Yeah, I think that's better. And Six Shot like, you see this one out, Megatron, and Megatron like, Six Shot, you got bodied by him as well. You can't be talking all that trash. And Six Shot like, you ruined the fun, Megatron. You really ruined the fun. And Megatron like, I do not care for your fun. As he decides to just sit this one out because bro don't want to smoke anymore. And Optimus goes by himself. And he's looking around. And then he senses something down. So he decides to teleport there because the sword can teleport like I said in the last part. And Prime teleports there. And he would see just nothing but a cave. Like a very it's basically a Cybertronian cave, like it's just made out of metal and all that. And Optimus looks around and he's wondering, where the hell is this? What the hell is this place? As he's walking around the Cybertronian cave, which is made of metal, like a bit, like a bit of it is made of metal, the rest is rocks. And as Prime looks around, he sees a door, and he's like, "Huh, I wonder." As he walks towards it, the door automatically opens and says, "Welcome, the last Prime." And Optimus like, "Hmm, I did not expect that." As Prime walks inside and as he's looking around, he's wondering where this place is like he's wondering where the hell he is. He's thinking, where is he? As he's looking around, he then finds a room and he opens up and it has a few protoforms. And Prime sees them and is like, huh, that's quite a lot. As Prime is kind of shocked seeing the amounts because it's actually, yeah, it's ridiculous. 15. And Prime is like, no, this is interesting. As Prime looks at the pro forms, he then senses something. And then he walks towards, like, he's walking towards the place where he senses this thing. And Prime would arrive and he would see a sword. And he's like, oh, yes. It's what if Cliff Jumper all over again. As Optimus walks towards the sword that's stuck in the middle, he's like, "Oh yes." You know what? We're still on a lot of weapons from the Primes. Hopefully, Bavus won't be mad. As he proceeds to grab the sword and lifts it out of the. No, I'm just gonna say Crazer. And Prime is like, "Yep, now I'm even double OP." As Optimus is holding the Sword of Judgments. And Optimus knows this is gonna be lit. Literally. And Prime proceeds to grab the protoforms. Well, no, he doesn't actually have to grab them. He just has to teleport them. And himself. Simple. Dang. Easy as hell. Easiest mission ever. And Prime will teleport straight towards the base. And the Autobots look at this and Ratchet's like, okay, this is not what I expected. 15 protoforms and the Sword of Judgment. Yeah. How does he know? He's breaking the fourth wall. But he is going back to his character and just wondering what the hell that is. Optimus would explain this is the Sword of Judgment to everyone. And everyone is like, can this man stop being OP? And then one of the knights is like, wait, hold on a second. That's a knight weapon. Only a knight can hold that. But you are a knight, so yeah, I mean, it makes sense. And one of the knights is like, huh, well, this is interesting. I mean, now you're more overpowered. A weapon, a sword that can control time and space, and a sword that can control fire itself. Huh, dangerous combo. Very interesting. And Optimus like, yeah, today's my lucky day. Yeah. And the rest of the episode will just be Optimus pretty much going to also get the spark extractor and him just yeah, and pretty much that goes the same. Well, actually no, it doesn't really go the same. Optimus just stops time and just grabs it from Megatron and books it, and everything else would play out the same with Bumblebee losing his T-Cog and the Autobots go into like a I don't know, I don't really remember the location, but that location had breakdown and knockout, and they had a certain artifacts. I don't really remember what it was. I don't remember the name, but I remember that it was a device that allows them to create a non-physical shield, like an energy shield or something, and they can increase the size and push it and all that. And that goes way differently as some of the Autobots go, which are Ironhide, Impactor, and the Dinobots. Yeah, the seven of them are the ones to go to grab it. And Megatron sent the Predacons along with Kickback, and they absolutely got bodied. Like they got bodied, like bodied. Oh wait, no, sorry, it wasn't seven Autobots. It's eight. I remember. There's six Dinobots. I forgot. I forgot. It's been a while, and they would pretty much just whoop them. Like I can't really. It's just a beating. It's a 4v8. The hell? Do you really think they're gonna win? Nah, they get beaten, and the Autobots will literally just grab the artifact. They just leave, and the episode will end off like that. Yeah, yeah. Sorry that this is very short. It's only one episode, but the thing is, yeah, you can say I'm saving the best. You think I'm just gonna be saving a bit of things for last? Like, yeah. So sorry that it's a bit short, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace.